In this world, wondrous creatures, dragons, and wizards all live in harmony. These sorcerers join together in 4 guilds, mastering all kinds of magics and spellcasting. Divinus Magia, Grimshade, the Wandering Coins, and the Protectors all compete in the Grand Magic Games to become the paramount wizarding establishment. Welcome to Fairytail Origins.
Gosh, there's not a lot of treasure left in my vault here. We're like basically dry. There's literally 2 stacks of golden ingots, and that's all the treasure we have. Like, I'm Brick, a member of the Wandering Coin. Like, we're supposed to be like the biggest and baddest thieves of them all, and I'm over here and I only have 2 stacks of gold ingots. Like, that is not gonna do it in Fairytail Origins. Like, I think we could do a little better than that, but we don't really have any sort of treasure in here. We need to get some treasure. Like, we need some treasure. That's an essential. And honestly, I've been thinking about it for quite some time here, and I've been doing a little bit of research, all right? And my neighbor over here, all right, his name is Kirby. And while Kirby may or may not have some treasure for me, all right, he's been studying a little bit of some like ice magic, and of course that's what I study as well, but clearly I'm not doing that good. I only have an axe right now, but I'm working towards it, and my house is, you know, nicely decorated and designed to fit that theme, of course, you know, as someone who's going to study the arts of ice and water. But we don't really have a lot of treasure, and I feel like a heist on Kirby's house could be kind of smart. Now obviously we can't raid it during the day because that would just be stupid. Like, plain and simple, I don't want to, you know, raid such a nice house during the day. Like, I feel like the other villagers might notice something. The other citizens definitely might become aware of it. And I don't really want people to know that I'm, you know, going to be raiding people's houses potentially. Like, I feel like that should be a little more discreet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I should keep that hidden. Not really tell people that one, you know, let's keep that like a secret between you and me. But, you know, I'm not a thief, all right? It's called borrowing with no plans to return. But I feel like, you know, we may have a shot at getting into Kirby's house at night. You know, it's definitely possible. We're going to need a plan because, quite frankly, we cannot just run in there and just, you know, open up his chest and just take his stuff. Like, that's not going to be the best approach. It's just not going to work. Like, long term, we got to think smart here. You cannot just do something like that. So we're going to need to devise a plan. So let's go ahead here and open up our transmutation magical table. We have a little bit of stuff in here, but we don't have too much. We have some wood, we have some cobblestone. Now, what can we do to successfully get into this house? What might we need? Well, for starters, there's a chance we might need some tools. So I'm thinking tools is a good place to start. Let's go ahead here and just make up some basic tools. We're gonna make a pickaxe, we'll make an axe, and we'll make a little bit of a shovel. We don't really need a weapon, obviously. We have the master's axe here, a little bit of a frozen axe type feel, which should help us out tremendously. You know, if we have to, you know, might have to put a little end to something here. Like, we might have to make sure Kirby doesn't talk. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just be ready in case, you know, we have to do something along those lines. But I don't know. So that's something we could do. We have our tools now. That's definitely going to come in handy. But now the question is, like, how are we going to get in? Because I don't really think we would want to go through the front door. I don't really think that's the best approach. Like, just to be quite frank, I feel like we cannot do that. Let's just take a little scout around the house here. Is there any, like, convenient spot. We maybe could like ladder up the back. I feel like that could work. So let's make some ladders, because if we craft those, you know, all good thieves know how to use a ladder, obviously. We can just use a ladder to get up into his roof. And I feel like that might work. You know, hopefully I don't fall or anything, because that would suck. But there's a good chance we won't. I mean, like, I'm a little bit goofy sometimes, but trust me, I can handle a ladder. All right, I'm a professional thief. All right, I got this in the bag. But obviously we can't really raid it until nighttime. It's a little too, like, out in the open to go in now, but we have some ladders. I think that's what we're gonna need. We're gonna need some ladders for sure, definitely. But I don't know if there's anything else we're gonna need. Like, we have our weapon. If we need to silence Kirby, of course, you know, we can temporarily knock him out if we have to, of course, you know, because we need the money, we need the resources, we need whatever he has in his possession to become mine, because my vault is not really doing that great as far as treasure goes. It's like not really that hot right now. Like, if it was like a beach, this would be a beach without the sand. So it's like not that good. You know what I'm saying? But we'll work on it. We'll work on it. We're going to turn this thing into the greatest beach of all time, basically. We're going to fill it with treasure. It's going to be magnificent. We might even have to get a bigger vault at some point. I mean, this vault is not going to last forever. Like, it's just not big enough for the ambitions that we have here, you know? But we definitely need to try to get our hands on the stuff that Kirby is using. Now, of course, as I mentioned, he has been studying a little bit of magic along me. I'm sure he's got some ice magic working out, because, well, me and him, we had a little bit of a conversation a little bit ago talking about, you know, just like how we're both studying similar magic and how my house looks like this. He was just really curious about all of it, you know, all the different icicles and stuff, and all the different cool dark willow leaves, and just how I have this different quartz and just all sorts of crazy cool stuff. So we were talking about that, and I think he's the right kind of guy for me to go after here. You know, if I'm gonna steal things, I might as well steal things I'm gonna make use out of. Like, if I'm gonna borrow things, I might as well borrow useful things. And well, he's studying the same type of magic as me, so that could certainly be useful. But now I think we just kind of gotta wait till night and see what's up as far as raiding the place. So I feel like we should just, you know, wait for nighttime. Bedroom, I had the lights off, of course, because, you know, I have to look like I'm sleeping, of course. But what I've actually been doing is just peeping out the window, you know, just trying to notice if Kirby leaves the house or anything. And he's not leaving the house, but today is the day. So even though he hasn't left his house, I think we have to do it. So we're going to sneak out the back here, because we're not going to go through like one of our front doors. You know, that would just not be the best approach. And we're going to try to sneak right on out. We're just going to, you know, break one of these temporarily, place it down, and all right, we're going to need to get into Kirby's house and just, you know, see what we can manage to do as far as getting in there goes. I feel like we should be able to. It's just purely a matter of trying to do this silently. And I think going around the back and in through the roof is the right approach. So that's what we're definitely going to try to do. It's just a matter of, you know, finding a good place to place the ladder down. And I think right here could work. Let's just go ahead and we'll just place a ladder. But first we got to worry about this. We got a little bit of a rifter here to handle, and a little bit of a zombie and a skeleton now. But once we have that, of course, you know, we're a pretty skilled fighter, and we'll work on it. We'll work on it as we have more magical spells and stuff. We'll become even stronger. We gotta break the roof a little bit here. All right, so the ladder is placed. We got up the ladder successfully, and we only have a creeper up here to worry about. No big deal, you know, basically fine. And there we go. So we're up on his roof now, and it's purely a matter of getting in here without him noticing. Like, where do we want to dig in to his rooftop? Like, I feel like we just have to kind of go for it and just hope we're good. All right, so let's see. We can just dig a little bit and take a little like look. Okay, looks fine to me. Doesn't look like anything crazy, besides the fact we have a little bit of a mob environment up here. So let's just go ahead and block that up. But I think we should be able to get in. All right, so I guess we just go in, or we could probably dig down here a little bit. Let's see. Okay, Kirby said he has his back turned. All right, let's check down here. His back is turned. He has no idea what's going on. He has no idea. Let's just block his staircase up for now. Okay, so he won't hear us at all. Okay, a chest. What's in here? Ooh, some diamonds and iron. Okay, don't mind if I do. That's gonna become mine, because why not? Let's see, does he have anything that might come in handy? Any sort of block we want, we're gonna take, you know, because we can add it into our magical table here. So let's get the stone slabs. Get the sandstone. We'll get the birch. We're just going to take everything of value pretty much. You know, just take all sorts of good stuff here. So like that. We can literally just tear this place to shreds. Like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, he won't notice these things missing, right? And I mean, he's not going to know it's me. So, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, he won't even remember any of this. So, we don't have to worry about it. But I guess it's time we head on up. Let's see. We're just going to have to knock him out. That's what we're going to do. We're going to need to knock him out. Like, that's the strategy. We're just going to run up there, try to knock him out. I'm sure he's going to fight back, though, so we have to be prepared for this. But Kirby, this had to happen. All right, buddy? It just had to happen. It had to be done. Okay, Kirby is literally not even fighting me right now. Okay, I don't know what's happening. So I made it back down, and I started this, because all of a sudden, Kirby started trying to fight me. So I had to, you know, block the staircase up a little bit so we couldn't get down, but we're going to have to go back up and fight. But this is a little bit more intense than I thought it would be. I feel like maybe we can't change our plan. We're already in. It's too late. We're going to have to go up there. We just have to fight Kirby. All right, it needs to happen. Kirby, I see you. Man, I know you're trying to fight me. Just back up, man. I know. All right, this is close. All right, Kirby. There you go. Kirby's knocked out. All right, we got his daggers quickly. We got a loot in here. Ice Lance book. I'm sure he's got that in there for a reason. A warp stone. Okay, that's cool. Oh, an arcane workbench is mine. And what's on this pedestal? What is that possibly? I don't know. There's a pedestal, of course. But what else? We got a spiral wand. All right, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of Kirby's house before anybody notices that we were even here. Like, we were not here. All right, if anybody asks, it wasn't me. We got to go clear our ladder off the back, though. We don't want people to know that we went up through the back. Like, that is not going to be a smart strategy. People are going to know that we, like, one of the wandering coins thieved the place if we don't clear the ladder. So we got to get this ladder just all cleared up quickly. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at our rewards and see really what we ended up getting from this. Like, what did we borrow from this guy? Like, we need to see what we borrowed permanently. All right, like, that's what we need to take a look at. Like, I'm sure Kirby won't mind. I mean, he won't even remember. Like, I'm pretty sure Kirby actually gave me permission. Like, I think that's what happened. But I mean, you don't tell me about the things you have in your house unless you're interested in me taking them. Like, I may have an interest in them, you know? So if I want it, I got it. All right, let's look in here. We can just learn all the different things that we want to learn, like that. Okay, let's go ahead and start seeing what we got. Okay, we got diamonds, we got some iron, of course, we got different resources and such. And then we can throw the rest of this stuff in here. We have a common loot bag. I mean, that's nothing crazy, but I mean, we have it, so we can keep that in there for now. Zombie heart. We got some other stuff. Let's take a look at this stuff, though. This is what I'm really interested in, this magical stuff. We have a spiral wand, an ice lance spellbook, magical crystals, and an arcane workbench, and a warp stone. I almost feel like we have some magical items here that we could actually make use of pretty soon. Like, I feel like for now, we should just store these in the vault, and then we'll figure it out very, very soon. But I think we just gotta wait till the morning, hopefully, you know. Hopefully Kirby won't notice I took his things. That's what we gotta prioritize first. Like, we'll give it a few days. If he doesn't say anything, then it's ours, and he will have no idea. Let's just turn the lights off, and I guess we just go to sleep. But you can't right now. But I'll figure it out. I'll handle those, and then we'll go to sleep.